in the Overwatch Oasis. Tonight we have Sea11 versus Pizza Planet Deep Dish. I will be your caster, Ravity, joined by the lovely Mag Dragon.
Yes.
Right now we are just waiting on people to both open their profiles to public, and we're waiting on readies. Both readies, to be precise. So both these teams are slowpokes because not only have we not gotten readies yet, but not even like a single player for either of these teams was here until 2 minutes before their game was supposed to start.
Banned.
Should be.
It's just so unprofessional.
What is the point? What is the point of scheduling a game if your plan is to show up at the scheduled start time?
Yeah.
Might as well just like do it when you feel like it, you know? We're like a whole entire 8 minutes past the time this game was supposed to have started.
We're old. We gotta go to bed.
This ain't even about bedtime. This is just about how dumb the scheduling is.
Yeah, just show up. People should stream at random times, and then people can come.
Well, no, it's more about like planning these matches out is so hard.
Real.
Like if you're trying to like slot this into a busy schedule of yours, it's almost impossible because the games can start anywhere from like 5 minutes early to like 25 minutes late.
Well, it's because they're so busy.
There we go. We got both readies now.
Now arriving at Helios.
So map 1, Ilios, everybody's favorite map in Overwatch. And we start off on the best variant, honestly.
Oh yeah.
So it looks like starting off, Pizza Planet Deep Dish have decided to put in their resident hog player in Outer Heaven. And of course, this man locks the big pig instantaneously. So it looks like they're just going to be going for some double bird chaos. This is legit just like a chaos comp on the side of Pizza Planet Deep Dish. Which, meanwhile, you're seeing a more refined version of a chaos comp in Dive from Sea11 over here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Zombie Dylan trying to pepper them with these rocket shots. Pretty decent rotation being made here by Sea11. They know they don't want to stand out in the open too long. And Ball just threw himself. Ridge Hunt able to find their way out. Maybe. Sea11 kind of trying to finish off this Ball here. Sea11 with the positional advantage, gonna start taking point. Nice boop there from Siren to keep the ball off point. Dylan gonna take him down now. Raptor falls shortly after. Really good collapse here from Pizza Planet Deep Dish. A res onto Omar. Is that gonna be able to afford them anything? A nice leap from Chong to get them back out of the well, but unfortunately, Ridge Hunt gonna find that pick. Raptor gonna get the Avenger kill here. The D-Mech on the reflex on point has come through. Can Sea11 stall this point out any longer? We do see the respawn starting to come through here. Jay Shmoney is back on this Tracer trying to pepper their tanks to force out some ults or maybe get the actual kill here. Omar's gonna fall again here. There's the ult they were trying to force out. Whole hog is gone now. And Sea11 are able to hold on to that for substantially longer than they should have.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go ahead and use this res here on the Chongyun.
Changing position.
Sea11 trying to set this dive up here. We see both Valkyries being popped. Zombie Dylan gonna drop the barrage, only finding Omar here, as well as they dump their mines in. This is 3 ults invested into this fight. And meanwhile, on the side of Sea11, we do see 2 ults used from them.
Lifting off.
Sea11 are swapping to a more sustain-oriented composition here by swapping out the tank line. We do see, and Jason Money going off the Tracer onto Soldier. A lot more poke now in this composition. This will be hard though, because now this Soldier has to play both a counter to the birds and and be able to avoid the birds. They're going to be relying on a stun here, and they get it. The Echo Dupe not able to get any picks here. However, Outer Heaven able to pull Omar into the well, and he pulls Reflex into the well. Another whole hog being invested here. Sea11 kind of just give this fight up, not paying attention to Outer Heaven's location.
Flight routine activated.
They're able to get overtime proc here. Omar on the Sombra, gonna make Ball's life hard. Reflex gets pulled into the wall by Outer Heaven, but Heaven gets moved into the wall as well. No tanks on the side of Pizza Planet Deep Dish. Omar Raptor able to find a big one, a huge barrage coming out from Zombie Dylan. Chase Money's gonna be able to shut it down. It's a 1v2 on point. It's just a support versus the Soldier. Chase Money doesn't touch. That'll be round 1 going to Pizza Planet. That was a really good barrage.
It's a shame he didn't know this point.
No, yeah.
Maybe he could have survived long enough to get a little more point presence, but
It is possible. So he had Tac
it'd
Visor.
still be hard.
It would have been
Yeah.
hard, but he had Tac Visor, so he could have melted down Lucio. And like, normally Mercy's response to losing their thing to pocket isn't immediately to whip out the Glock. Just instinctively tend to look for something to fly to. So they might have actually had enough time to get both the supports, but whether or not a lot of hit their shots was the big thing, and that's unfortunate.
Oh.
They did a SimTP strat and they played it into a Pharah, so Dylan just got free boops. Now they have no tanks. Jason Money gets hooked off. Omar's going to be heavily relying on these turrets to do some work for them here. It's not going to do enough work for them though.
Yeah, unfortunate.
I think if you're Omar, yep, you swap off the
Yeah.
sim now.
You'd have to get set up for that to work, and
Yep. So we do see a high ground approach coming out from Sea11 here. Siren gets hit with a direct. How much are they going to let Heaven get away with this Roadhog pick? There they go. Bye.
boots on the diva.
They're collapsing on these two people on point here. It's forcing Zombie Dylan to drop altitude and get involved in this fight. The only thing they catch in that Gravitic Flux is Reflex's Baby Diva, and Reflex kills him as Baby Diva. Picks are really back and forth, but the sustain does favor Sea11 here. Jay Shmoney popping off on this Soldier, able to find 2. And that secures them the point, which they actually had already secured, like, during that fight. This will secure them the position.
Yeah, it was a good retake. Getting rid of that hog really helped.
Mm-hmm. Zombie Dylan has swapped over to Soldier. That forces out Immortality Field earlier. Chongin loses the shatter here from a rock. Bomb being tossed out. Not going to be able to find anything. Your mech coming through, not even going to go for a cheeky kill. This Echo dupe up here is getting a lot of value. Omar is getting hard pressured here by Echo. The comms look really rough here for C11. It looked like Omar had absolutely no clue where these players were for Pizza Planet. Pizza Planet have done a really good job of surrounding C11 and making sure it's really hard for them to focus fire them as a team. However, now Jay Shmoney's back with Tac Visor. They're forcing out ultimates. Pizza Planet Deep Dish had probably easily won this without it, and C11's stall has made them have to use ultimates.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna help. Though both teams are pretty low. Our next stall is probably gonna be the Soldier and then the Mercy, so.
Probably
C11's
just want to.
closest is the bomb. Right
Yep.
now.
Probably want to play around a damage boosted Tac Visor as your pressure for this fight. Nice angle from Thick Mints there. They actually opt to use the Valkyrie alongside this Tac Visor. I don't know how I feel about that. And they're able to get the D-Mech here. And the kill on the baby. They're gonna swarm and just completely collapse on C11 here. C11 are gonna opt to use the window here.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Reinhardt.
There's a lot of questionable ults.
Yeah.
C11 have a really good chance of retaking if they can get a good touch. There's their overtime touch. They use beat just to get it. Whole hog from Outer Heaven is what they're relying on here. But a boop comes out again! Outer Heaven's off the map! C11 are ult dumping, but they do have to win this fight. Otherwise the map just doesn't go their way.
That definitely secured that for them.
Yeah.
The boop off the map with the bombs was really good. There wasn't much choice but to go backwards away from it, but
right.
he kind of put himself in a position to just get knocked right off the map.
Yep.
It's always fun to watch. Just goofy stuff like that.
I feel like every game I've casted this season has seen map 1 go to round 3.
I think so.
Pizza Planet Deep Dish are looking really, really strong right now. C11 do, despite having picked up that last round, seem a little cluttered. It almost seemed more like they were able to take the second round because Pizza Planet Deep Dish did not coordinate their ultimates and were not able to like rotate them properly. And C11 came in and ult dumped and won. Chongin gonna go down early here. We'll see how much that hurts them. C11 doesn't have as much damage or shield break potential in their composition as Pizza Planet Deep Dish does. Surprisingly, as soon as Chongin went down, Pizza Planet Deep Dish didn't opt to really get aggressive. They're actually playing more aggressive now that Chongin is back. Now that Chongin was back. Both tanks are down on the side of C11. Reflex just gonna stand still, get domed. I was just about to say, I'm quite curious. Do we see Reflex make the swap over to Zarya? And we do. I wonder what makes that swap, like, click for Reflex. 'Cause I feel like, barring the Zarya, he counters, and including kind of Zarya because of eating Graviton. I don't see why you don't play D.Va here. They can't aggress onto it. Oh no! This dragon could be huge for them, but the beat comes through with the immortality field! A lot of ults being used by Sea11 here. They have to win this fight if they want a chance at winning this map. They're pushing in really aggressive. Jaysh Money with the ult from behind. Chongyin finally able to find the pick onto their counterpart Ridge Hunt. Now he's chasing down Heaven in this corridor. Realizes he's not going to find the kill on his own. Redirects his attention. Zombie Dylan gets hit with a Fire Strike and the Helix Rockets. Going to get knocked out really fast here. It looks like Sea11 just here in the nick of time. Going to find a way to break this point open.
Yeah, they definitely need to play a little bit faster. Or something just... They're losing things too fast.
He's playing a deep dish on their first attempt for a retake. Jaysh Money gets chipped down to one really soon here, but a nice flash from Omar. Oh, the shatter comes through. It finds Zombie Dylan and Rue, but it's not going to be enough to actually get the pick. Thickman's actually going to find the pick on the Omar. That allows this fight to stabilize here. Chongyin, I don't think, realizes that his team is actually at a disadvantage due to spawns. The Graviton Surge comes out from Reflex. No picks are able to come of it, though. Shatter coming through. The beat from Siren just a tick too late. High Noon Use finds Heaven. Dylan able to find Siren, though. Omar, these McCrees are trading out. Omar finds another with the help of the window here. Jaysh Money coming back with Attack Visor. That's going to help them win this team fight here. Now can they get the stagger picks? Are they going to be able to find Zombie Dylan before he can get out? It doesn't look like it. Maybe one well-placed shot from Omar would do it. But it looks like he fully gets himself into cover. Sea11 by the skin of their teeth holding on to this objective.
Yeah, and Pizza Planet Deep Dish, their ults are all coming online.
They are. I do believe Sea11 would be best served not using anything here. They have one more fight. This is a loss. That being said, if Ridge Hunt builds this shatter and hits one shatter, this map goes to Pizza Planet Deep Dish. This map could come down to MTD. Both shatters come out, they both connect! Sea11 has the touch! They're able to find it in the nick of time, but Sea11 are falling apart! Everybody trying to touch your Reflex, able to get a pick on the Dylan. And now Thickman's is gone, the damage is gone for Pizza Planet Deep Dish, yet Sea11 still has sustain! Their team comp isn't completely shattered yet. They have at least one player in each role. This Baptiste is pretty well positioned here to keep their tanks alive. These picks have stopped rolling through for Sea11. The DPS are starting to come back. The point has flipped though. Sea11 are about to take it. Zombie Dylan barely able to touch in time. Not going to be able to do it again. Sea11 will take map 1.
That was a really good hold at the end there. Getting back on point. The last second touch, Reflex melting their squishy.
Yeah. Pizza Planet Deep Dish actually didn't play this objective, like the ult eco fight, wrong here in my opinion. They kept themselves with 2 ults on the line for this last fight. I think that really shows how hard Pizza Planet Deep Dish still pushed back, given they have 3 cards here.
Yeah.
Granted, one of them is environmental kills, because somebody's cheeky.
That's Ilios.
Yep. That's Ilios when Outer Heaven is on the map. And next, we head to Hollywood.
I don't know if I like Hollywood.
It's a weird map. The point A choke is kind of terrible.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of all the hybrid maps. Hollywood is quite possibly my least favorite hybrid in the game.
Gosh.
Oh no, I am so stupid. King's Row.
Yeah. I won't argue.
Yeah, it's actually like an awful map.
Just terrible. Nobody likes that map. Let's be real.
If you do like that map, you're wrong. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Do have swaps coming through on the side of Sea11 here. Richard coming in on the tank line with Reflex. Pog will be coming in replacing Omar. And the support line will be seeing no changes.
Do you think we'll get our ball on defense this time?
I would like to.
I hope so. It's a great idea. It works. Right. Lost again. I got lost on my way to match chat.
Oh, nice, nice.
Every time. I can't leave that channel. I need pinged in it every 2 minutes just so I can find my way back.
Just waiting on swaps and readies right now. Sorry for the delay, everybody.
Eichenwald. I'm still thinking the hybrids.
Eichenwald, kinda bad.
Kind of bad. Very bad. I mean, it's a nice looking map. And I guess, I mean, I've had fun on it, sure. But I've had just terrible games on that map. Make me not like the map at all.
Lazy Turtle and Strawberry coming in on the tank line here. Outer Heaven is moving to the DPS line, kicking Figments out of DPS, that is. And then I look at the lineup again, and they've just moved to support. Couple of role swaps here. Despite there being 4 changes, there are only 2 new players brought in. We have readies from Sea11. We just await the readies from Pizza Planet. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Alright. We have readies from both sides. Let's go on ahead and get into map 2 here.
Welcome to Hollywood.
I don't really know what to expect, given both teams have shown kind of a variety of looks thus far.
We're gonna have Norissa and an Ashe. We're gonna have 2 Ashes.
I do expect a
There you go.
diva from Strawberry. Or Narissa.
I'm calling it. 2 Ashes and a Norissa. That's it. No one else is allowed to pick.
Ready for battle.
Okay.
Dang. I was almost there. 2 Orissas and 1 Ashe. I was just backwards, is all.
Yep.
Attackers incoming in 30
I assume Lazy Turtle will find themselves back on the Winston.
Monkey.
Yeah. The wind cone.
I think my favorite hybrid map is Blizzard World.
Yeah, Blizzard
You
World
ever
is a
got
good
me
map.
thinking? Orissa's so fun to play.
Yeah.
She really is.
attackers incoming.
Whoa, don't say that too loud. You'll become, like, well, we're Anubis lovers, so it doesn't get worse, actually.
Yeah.
We do see Zombie Dylan trying to start a flank here, setting up their dive. A nice coach gun booth there. Unfortunately, gonna boot themselves off of the high ground, though. Jaish Money, that is. And a leap back up from the monkey. Lazy Turtle does find themselves with a Discord orb on them. Has to drop down, but Pog doesn't care. Gonna put some arrows in him anyway. That's effectively first team fight 1 now for Sea11. With only, what, 1-2 picks to their name? I don't... Give it one more push, but I don't really foresee this dive working out against this composition. Especially given they keep losing one of their tanks on the initial dive. Siren does fall to Dylan, which will hurt them in the long game. Double shield rotating down now. Positional advantage has been lost here by the double shield comp, which is bad. They're gonna have to bunker down in this corner here and hope for the best. Richard trying to utilize this window to the best of their ability, but now the swarm has overcome C11. Before I could even start shoutcasting that, it was just over.
Yeah, it was very
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
We do see Lazy Turtle up here in a fight with Big Richard, and believe that was Jaish Money. Strawberry is still demeched. 86 to the next mecha though. Monkey hops up. Pulse bomb gets tossed in. Sticks Pog. Now they're just looking for throwing the double shield out of position. Big Richard does get knocked down from the cart. And flashed by Outer Heaven. Can this Bob do something? He gets slapped. That's what he did.
That's something.
Oh, he woke up and he put 2 shots in the Lazy Turtle. This is a pretty scrappy fight. Transcendence coming out here will be really helpful. Zombie Dylan's still in the back line of C11 here.
Yeah, he's been doing a good job just getting in and getting right back out.
Yeah. A constant thorn in C11's side. Bomb from Strawberry may be here soon. Never mind, I take that back? Nope, there it is. It almost looks like Pizza Planet got flustered there for a moment.
My trailer is that way, you imbeciles!
Is this the only map in the game where the payload talks to you?
I think so. Very mean to you.
Yeah. Riveting Flux is going to be used here. It finds 4 members! And just the lift alone killed Zenyatta.
Huh. They walked right into that one.
Yeah. That was a huge heads-up play by Reflex there to understand what Pizza Planet Deep Dish was trying to achieve and counter it before it started.
That was really good.
Pog trying to get the early entry pick here. I'm gonna have to reposition with the rest of his double shield. Monkey hops up, doesn't actually knock anybody off the ground here. Nice immortality field, saving Sea11 from getting just 3-man wiped there. Lazy Turtle though is Angie, looking for the picks, finds Jace out after Pog, beating him around in this corner here up on the high ground. No DPS available for Sea11. Actually, before I can even finish that, Siren's gonna get the res on the Jace money. Lazy Turtle's gonna hop back up onto this high ground here, and with a nice headshot from Dylan, gonna get this DPS back out of the fight. Supercharger being invested here, but Transcendence is going to all but buy it. Doesn't matter though. Sea11 with the sustain in the sustain comp to be able to stick around long enough to make it work.
What are you doing out there? We're going the wrong way.
We do see a swap,
Really
Lazy
good job
Turtle.
holding.
Oh, and Outer Heaven.
30 seconds.
I think if you're gonna do this, you have to hard commit and give up the Zenyatta. You're nowhere near trans. Oh, poor Flux! Finds 2! I think C11 may have just bought themselves a convincing point B hold here. Especially with the one clip from Pog onto Dylan. And Turtle gets the main tank experience trying to get the touch.
Yeah, that was a really good hold.
Absolutely.
Pizza Planet's Monkey was doing a good job jumping up and distracting those DPS, but the cart was not getting any progress at all.
Nope.
So they kind of, you know, what can you do?
Is this how far the cart moved? Is this accurate? I feel like it moved further than that.
No, they fought farther back, but they never really got the cart very far in. They just pushed
No, it
past
did.
it. They tried
It did go a little bit further forward. It's at the hay bales.
Where is that now?
It's just past the munitions shop.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Yeah, okay. I got you. I thought you meant, ignore me. Yeah, they didn't make it very far into be there.
Well, we had one
plays
round
for both teams.
of weird, different comps, and now we go back to brawl mirrors. Not exact mirrors, because one is running the Diva variant and the other is running the Zarya variant. As well as Hanzo instead of Junkrat. And Lucio instead of Mercy. We all know the Brawl support line is the Lucio and the Mercy.
Yeah. No, 100%. That's how you win.
Strawberry, not until now, taking a very active part in this fight. Kinda just hung Lazy Turtle out to dry. I cannot believe Xavier is still alive right now. The cleanup goes through for Sea11. Could have been cleaner, but quite a clean attack from the team. Gonna go ahead and start pushing forward here. Richard gonna go up onto the high ground, walks into a trap, but nobody is going to go after him. Now he just hops down behind the team, gets flashbanged by Zombie Dylan though. That was actually a massive play, but an even bigger play from Dylan.
Yeah, just 1 second later, you see that McCree.
Watch the scenery. I have a lot invested in it. No, not really. What am I paying you for anyway?
Nice short pin there from Richard, able to find Lazy Turtle out very soon. Dylan gonna use his High Noon, able to find Xavier. That's the majority of C11's healing out. However, they've already done a lot of damage and they don't have to push the cart much further. Richard's gonna fall, but they're gonna get the DMAC on the Strawberry. Now this Sound Barrier comes out, Dragons as well as the zoning ult. Strawberry's not gonna be able to stay on cart, and Ruger can barely even go to touch it. He actually gets booped off point. Lazy Turtle is in a position to finds a two-man shatter, but it's not gonna be enough. C11 will take Hollywood.
Yeah, it was unfortunate for Pizza Planet Deep Dish that their grind went down. He had Shatter right there, but it gave him going down, gave them the opportunity to get keep in the fight the whole time.
I agree. And the cards are a little bit more leaning in C11's favor this time. Not too much.
Yeah, just a bit.
Now we head to the best game mode in the history of video games. 2CP.
Not only is it the best game mode, it's the fourth best map.
Yeah. And the
I like this
entire
guy.
game.
The whole game. Every game.
Yeah. I can get behind that.
I can't.
I have a question.
I do like Volskaya.
Favorite map in video games for you?
Oh lord. That's a hard question.
Yeah, because I know you've played a lot of like
maps.
shooters throughout your life, and I'm sure there's plenty of maps you've played. Like at least 6.
Yeah, it's minimum.
Maybe 7.
You got my brain hurting. It was hurting enough.
Oh, teams were very fast with swaps. What map?
Yes. I do like... I'm thinking a Call of Duty map. And it might be Summit from Black Ops 1.
I know what you're talking about, I think. Summit was a Black Ops 2 map.
Yeah, they
Oh, no, now I know
whatever.
exactly what you're talking about. Yep. That is a
It's
really
a good
good map.
It's a fun map. I don't know if that's my all-time favorite, but it was my first favorite at least. But Temple is clearly the best. They reskinned Summit in Black Ops 2. They did it, it was like a jungle theme or whatever.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Was that Black Ops 2?
Wait, no.
Or was it 3? They reskinned it, I know they did, because they had the snowy one from Black Ops 1 and then a jungle version. So.
I think they actually just straight, like, ripped it into Black Ops 2. Like, they didn't reskin it or anything.
They straight up... Well, no, because it was jungle themed. I remember.
Okay.
You know what else is a good map? Firing Range. Also
Yeah.
They also reskinned that, that's why.
Studio.
Yeah, so... Man, I miss Black Ops 1. You got me reminiscing. I miss being young, having no responsibility.
Right? If I had to pick a favorite first-person shooter map, it might be Sword Base from Halo Reach. Oh, my bad. Accidentally took Strawberry out and left Rue in. It was supposed to be the other way around.
Wow. Imagine not paying attention.
I literally never have to.
I know. You ignore me all the time.
I don't ignore
Don't
you.
pay attention to a single thing I say.
I'm just deaf. I have, like, the hearing of a bat.
Downhill. I don't know what they called it. Let me see. Oh, don't know what I dropped.
Probably something.
Well, I would assume. I think I dropped my dice again. I don't want to... Let's see here. What is downhill?
I have a follow-up question now, which is probably harder. Favorite weapon?
Oh, I completely... I can't answer that.
Come on.
I have no idea.
There's got to be something that has sparked joy in your life, like by grabbing it or equipping it, than any other gun you've ever played around with.
No, it's not downhill. I remember downhill now, but it's definitely not that one. I swear they reskinned Summit for Black Ops 2. Am I insane?
I could have sworn
but...
they just straight up ripped it and did not reskin it.
Am I remembering fake things? Like what?
I think so. I think you're reaching that stage of, like, elderliness.
Maybe. With the amount of sleep I get. Oh, there was a map called Jungle, and I did like that map. But what on earth? What am I thinking of? Pod. Ew, I remember Pod. I liked Drone. Pod I was kind of like hit or miss with.
Yeah.
I did like Turbine, but I think everybody did.
You know what really, like, a map everybody loved at the time, but really doesn't get talked about anymore? Grind.
Dude, I love Grind. I loved Rush. Those were fun.
Yeah.
Swap that.
Heaven in for Ridge. Ridge Doko.
Oh, Standoff, when they added that to
Oh yeah.
Cold War, I think I missed the like 24/7 standoff thing. I was really upset because I love Standoff.
You did, I remember that.
I did a lot. I was always happy to get Standoff.
Industries. Initiating match.
Oh, I love Volskaya.
Volskaya is a good map. It is a map that has been very hit or miss for me in my Overwatch Oasis history. It's usually either like the most satisfying experience to play on this map or just the most hellish of hells.
Man.
Like, I love
Just...
the double shield rotations we would do on this map. But, like, there were series like Corgi Core versus Cosmic Omnics where I don't even think we ever cracked open point A. It was just rough. Well, this was also a map I played against Nova in my debut season in Grand Finals.
I figured out what it is. It's Uplink. That's the
Uplink.
The remake
Okay.
Of Summit. Yep.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
I remember the jungle variant now.
Ooh, we have a Brigitte.
You do indeed.
I don't think I've seen one of those in a little while.
She sees very minor assignment swapped. She hates us.
Oh, man.
No Brigitte today, boys. Siren falls
next
to
time.
1 HP. She must atone for her sins of swapping off the Brig. Zombie Dylan trying to arrow this bird out of the sky. Gonna get dove on here. Chong going for it. Not able to find the pick though. Good enough pocket. Able to keep them up. Nice sleep on the strawberry though. Takes the Mercy completely out of the fight. Which is gonna open things up quite well for Sea11 here. They do have to fight the half raw comp in this room, but it looks like they're gonna persevere anyways. That was perfectly dissected from Sea11 there, and a fantastic sleep from Xavier to open that up.
Yeah. There's everyone falling in, cleaning up.
Objective B.
It's just nice to see.
We already see Pog in the backline here trying to build up an EMP, falling to half HP, able to get popped off though. The nano boost invested onto the monkey. We see a really good pin here from Lazy Turtle, able to get Richard all the way to the other side of the objective. The dragons are going to do a lot of damage to Pog, which allows him to get easily finished off, but Omar is trying to bring this fight back. Chongyan able to find a pick on the strawberry, but a nice hook from Outer Heaven. Gonna take Siren down. I think it's time for Sea11 to throw in the towel here, get the ult charge they can get, and regroup. Ooh, if Omar falls here, literally 1 HP. Richard gets pulled in. Free ult charge for supports? Heaven feeding? Nice sticky bombs from Omar. I would like to put out a disclaimer that I'm joking about Heaven feeding.
You're gonna get banned.
Probably. Dylan able to find the pick on the Chang'e. Now Thickmints is gonna get Omar. Nice res though coming out from Siren, but Richard's gonna fall to Dylan here. This dive comp is really kind of struggling against this hybrid brawl poke comp that
Oh, bye, monkey.
Pizza Planet Deep Dish are opting to run. I think quite possibly they may want to swap their composition. EMP Bomb is going to essentially be impossible to play for because Thick and Dylan aren't going to be playing on point. They're going to be playing on these high grounds where there's plenty of cover. Hog can just outlive Bomb if he's not literally touching it. And supports have no reason to be close enough to it anyways.
Yeah.
This is rough. Still have 3 minutes though. Plenty of time to start making swaps. I don't think Primal is worth staying on the monkey for. Not unless Chang is just some primal rage monster god I've never seen before.
It looks well, it's fine.
Adjusting angle. Adaptive circuits engaged.
This man's trying to be the next 2017 Moomba. They're able to use the nano boost with the monkey's AoE damage to really break this open, but can they keep it open is the question. This is the grueling part of 2CP, where even though you can win what would be a team fight in any other game mode, it's not enough here. And it does seem that the trades are not going to favor them. Even though they should be. The full regroup comes through because unless you get a team kill in 2CP, you don't get to win.
Yeah, it took a little long to kill that Reinhardt. They just didn't have enough damage to get him down fast enough.
And we do see Chong finally swapping to the Ryan.
Yeah.
A swap that probably should have happened about 2 minutes ago. The bomb is going to get tossed out. It's going to find nothing again. However, Xavier with an early pick on the Lazy Turtle. The window being pulled out here is going to allow Thick Mints to get a lot of easy picks on squishies, though, if they're not careful. Res coming through, though, going to nullify the pick, but Chong'in does fall. That's a lot of on-point sustain gone. Lazy Turtle is back, but hacked, but the focus from Sea11 is not existing here. Richard's just in their backline, just existing and not helping. Or the other way around. There was some communication either not made at all there, or nobody listened to each other.
Wipe out the support if they want to get anything done on that point.
Right.
Their supports are just standing in the same spot, just keeping their team alive. They can't break through.
Right.
Get rid of them.
Hog hits a 4-man EMP here. Lazy Turtle immediately going to fall because of it. Sea11 are very close to turning this into a point capture. Gonna pin Bob off point, no longer contesting. The res on the Lazy Turtle comes through. And the shadow's huge! It finds 3! Outer Heaven's gonna push him off point! Richard's not touching! Richard barely able to get that mecha foot on point in time, but it's not gonna be enough. Xavier able to get the pick on the Outer Haven, trying to hop on point, but it's just in the end not enough. An amazing point B defense coming out here from Pizza Planet Deep Dish.
Yeah. They did a really good job just avoiding getting picked, really. Their supports were keeping their tanks alive, they were staying on point, they were avoiding bombs. That shattered at the end. Just, what can you do?
Nothing.
Yeah.
What do you do when half your team gets shattered in overtime? Lose the fight. Easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think that Pizza Planet Deep Dish played really well, and I think that Sea11 should have focused on supports a lot more than they did, because I did not see them focusing the supports at all.
I made a comment about their focus earlier. It seemed quite literally non-existent for a team that was playing dive to start.
Yeah.
Attackers incoming.
We are going to see the double shield that put a real stop to Pizza Planet Deep Dish's shenanigans on Hollywood. And this is actually a nastier version of that double shield for this objective.
Poor Bjorn.
5, 4, 3,
Ooh, backwards.
1. Attackers incoming.
So I believe this is a different tank lineup, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Reflex was in before.
Yeah. Ooh, that'd be a good, flux.
We get rid of the torp turret. This is all you really can do if you're Sea11 here. Which is what they want to do, is just kind of chill up here, take the minimum amount of damage, make them just use all of their resources until they realize they cannot win this fight on point quick enough. This is just pain to play into as a brawl comp. They're eventually going to have to make the rotation to go up there and try and knock them off point. At some point, somebody on their team's got to realize that that's what their team wants to do, right? Well, unless you have Zombie Dylan just shoot through the window. Here comes Bob! That's going to force a rotation. If nothing else will.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, nearly 2 minutes into our first round, and absolutely nothing has been achieved for either side. That might be the first permanent pick. And the first tick has finally been collected. There was actually a lot of restraint from Omar there to make sure they held Molten Core long enough for Outer Heaven to use up all of his DM.
Yeah. And they only ended up getting a tick out of all of that.
Yeah.
They did a really good job not just dropping.
Yeah,
And
a
keeping
whole
their high ground and holding, and
2.5 minutes later, and all Pizza Planet Deep Dish has accomplished is one tick. Good
they are
heat from
building
Outer
up their
Heaven.
ult steadily. But
Comes the window again. Xavier does have a window to answer. Richard falling early here, but Lazy are going to go down as well. Siren with the res. We should see reses from both sides here, though Strawberry did res a little late in the last fight. Might not, actually. Yeah, it looks like she's not going to res if she does have it online. There's about maybe 2 clean team fights left in this. Outer Heaven gonna toss the bomb up there. Oh, it finds Pug! And it boops a 1 HP Sigma onto the ground. They're gonna try and execute on it. Sea11 have to give one more tick here. Bob is gonna get tossed in. That's gonna make life really difficult here. Thickman's just popping off here. Sea11 have lost a lot of their damage, all of it actually. Chongyan able to find a pick on the Lazy Turtle. That's a lot of sustain now gone. I don't see how Sea11 win this. I guess Siren can do that. Zombie Dylan with the help of the window able to find a pick onto Xavier. That's the majority of the sustain now gone for Sea11. Molten Core coming out here. They really want to hold A, but I just don't think it's in the cards anymore. Unless Rez from Siren gets Chongin. Can they find any picks with this Flux here? They have Pog on Tracer, which is so lethal. Oh my god, Sea11 might actually turn this back around. Thick Mints does come back though and takes out Pog. That's what you need to have happen here. I'm starting to get deja vu here. Richard is back on the ball, but it's not going to stay alive long enough. Just touch after touch here. This actually could have killed C11 now. They have made so many stall picks. They have ruined their team composition and ult charge status for point B defense.
It's like, if you hold it though, that's definitely, it's just, if you don't.
It's a one series.
It's so hard, yeah. I don't blame them for what they did.
I don't either.
I really think that was, it was so close too. It was impressive.
Richard playing with fire there, standing that close to the dragons. Able to boop Lazy Turtle back a little bit further. Finally gonna get that pick there they were looking for. Richard doing a really good job actually maintaining the front line as just D.Va. Outer Heaven gonna throw themselves off the map, get a quick reset in. Still got 2 minutes, you got a few ultimates to work with here. A lot of the Witch does swap over to Baptiste again. Chongin's able to block the bomb. Unfortunately, I think they thought Lazy had Shatter, so they kind of held off on using Shield for a moment. Nice Blizzard from Omar to counter aggression, but it doesn't matter because the DPS of Pizza Planet Deep Dish want this series to stay alive. Chongin's gonna charge in, able to get a last second touch here, but is gonna fall very quickly. Richard able to touch. Can they get the stall of a lifetime here? Paul finds both the DPS! Obez is gonna come through and an Immortality Field's gonna help make it happen. But the picks are going back in favor of C11! Oh my god, they're turning this fight! 45 seconds left, I don't even think. 86.9%? They were less than 2% away from completing this map. And now all of a sudden their chances have just dwindled.
30 seconds remaining.
And we do see swaps back. C11 aren't going to be able to do that again. They're betting their entire series on Zombie Dylan's Dragon here. Can it get them the win? Immortality Field's already out. Omar Raptor destroyed. Lazy Turtle goes down early here. It's really all on this Dragon now. It's gonna split the team in half. It might even get a DMAC here. It's not quite. Strawberry able to find the res, but a lot of the Witch falls. Outer Heaven out of Mecha. This is looking too bleak here. Thickmint's gonna try and touch the res. Not able to come out from Strawberry and Thickmint's. Their only touch is dead. That is it. C11 will win the series. And Volskaya. I cannot believe what I just watched.
That's just cutting it really close.
Yeah.
Both the way to this overtime and the swap. That's crazy. It was really good just touching that point last second, keeping it alive.
Yeah. The last second touch from both of the tanks, like, that was perfectly timed from Chong to charge on the point. Yes, the death was instantaneous, but the point doesn't start building percentage again for a few moments after the last person touching dies. which gave Richard enough time to roll back out on the point and just do what ball does, be impossible to shoot on console. So,
And having that time to swap back to more sustainable heroes too.
right?
Like going back to the Mei that survived the dragons. Like, it was good that they took, you know, that little time they had to just swap back and not stay on it because they're worried about not being there.
Right.
They know they had time.
And now we go to the final map of the series. Good old Watch Point Gibraltar.
Yucky. Not a huge fan of that map.
I'm gonna hard agree.
Man. If I'm Sea11 right now, I'm taking a nap after that. Like, I wasn't playing and I'm stressed.
Yeah?
It made me tired. But that's gotta be fun. Like, that's why I like Full Sky so much, is that last point is so terrible. It's really fun. It's really rewarding to win it after all that.
Just like that, all the swaps are through for both teams.
Ouch.
You never did tell me your favorite gun.
I don't know.
Come
That's such a-
on.
There's more guns than maps. That's even.
I know, that's why I
There's
said it'd
so
be a
many.
harder
How am I
question.
supposed to pick a favorite?
Want me to make it even harder by saying items?
No! I don't. I genuinely have no idea.
I feel like it's gotta be a pack-a-punch gun, right?
I mean,
Although, knowing you, it could be something from Fallout or Skyrim, too.
yeah, my favorite gun is in Skyrim.
Yeah, yeah.
It's one of the guns from Skyrim, you know, the gun.
I guess I was
that they have
thinking
in that game.
weapon. I did, in my head, expand to
Weapon
weapons.
runs it even more.
Yeah.
I like the Blade of Woe from Oblivion. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Interesting.
That's what it's called, right? If I'm thinking correctly. It's been a long time since I played Oblivion.
Favorite weapon? That's what it's called, right?
I'm pretty sure, in my mind, I'm picturing it. You know?
Yeah.
It's the Blade of Woe from Oblivion. I think it's a Dark Brotherhood thing. I think it's very nice.
Ready for battle.
So that was actually way easier than
Yeah.
than I thought it would
I just
be.
had to say weapon and take gun out of the equation.
Oh, you know what? DSR 50.
Oh,
Just for fun. Just for
crying
fun.
out loud.
That's my favorite gun.
I'm gonna
Everyone used the
go
Ballista, but
Thorn from Destiny.
Sounds like you. Lucky
Yeah.
Pants. No, it's not
I
good.
hate it.
I love the Lucky Pants. They're nice pants.
They are.
They don't do anything, but
No, they're
yeah, the
terrible.
DSR 50. Definitely. I use that all the time.
One. Attackers incoming.
The Blade of Woe as well.
Zombie Dylan's gonna TP his team over to the opposite high ground. I think Sea11 might be taking that nap. Jordan able to get the slam kill. Both Annas are out of the equation now. Not anymore. Xavier has been rezzed up. Outer Heaven is dangerously weak on this Spara. Jake's able to quick dash them out of the sky. Oh, he gets Mercy with the doom!
Moving up.
Oh my god. Richard's still out of mecha, almost back in it though. Able to get the remech off. Not gonna find the kill. Richard and Jay were dangerously close to that remech. Reflex looking for a hook here, finds it on the Outer Heaven, but not quite going to be able to confirm. Bullhog going to be invested here. The D-Mech from Ridge Hunt going to be forced out. Dragon Blade with the Nano Boost! What can it find, if anything at all? Kind of getting bullied.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Maybe C11 isn't taking said nap. Also, Dylan almost killed 3 members of his team, including himself. He walked back into spawn with Echo sticky grenades attached to him into Outer Heaven and Thick Mints, who were both still below half HP.
Hey man.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Sombra.
Richard getting a little 2 in there.
Gambulas luces.
Pizza Planet Deep Dish winning. Reflex able to take out Ridge Hunt before the remech. The hack goes through on the Reflex, so that could be lethal. But he gets the hook on the Lazy Turtle and is going to ruin the Cowboys' time. All the way to the corner with the... Almost killed Dylan until the hook went through from Ridge Hunt. But now there's an anti-nade on the Ridge Hunt. Gonna fall here because of the sticky grenades from Pog. Res from Siren, gonna get hit with a rock, but a rock will not cancel the res in time.
It's high noon.
High noon, Jay Shmoney, not gonna reflect it back into the Cowboys' face. Good old roll fan the hammer. That'll take care of all of your hamster problems. Oh, fantastic hook there from Ridge Hunt. Well, I guess if you're gonna wake up and be able to slow down C11, late is better than never. Richard slamming the point. Does still have mines. There they are. They've been deployed. The res comes through, but Siren trades her life for it. The Nano Blade comes out. Is it going to be enough? Oh no! Lazy Turtle's flux canceled by flying into the mines.
Yeah, that was really
It still might not be enough though.
Dylan cleaning up.
Yes, he did. That was what, 4 picks?
I think so. What is that? Oh!
I caught that hook in 4K. Oh my god.
That hurts.
Yeah. I ain't even a Mercy main, and that hurt. Richard's just having a good time.
Well,
A less fun time now that Outer Heaven is actually landing hacks onto him. Jace Money gonna die. The DPS are both down now. Reflex trying to pull this back. In all fairness, it's time for Richard to swap off of the ball because there's too many counters on.
might be seeing her.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Alright, you little rodent. Time to roll back the spawn and swap. There's the EMP. Pogus is gonna find the kill on Dylan anyway. Ooh, reflex. Oh my goodness. That was a really good brig dupe.
Their Mercy was down as well, so that was extra good. Extra healing and then just smacking them. Me too. I've done that. A lot. that really hurts too. How much time is left.
Hog's napping back there.
30 seconds remaining.
Nice anti-nade onto the tanks. Reflex falls dangerously low because of it. Jay Shmoney just using this ult here, trying to zone the enemy team. Xavier's gonna find the pick on the Dylan.
10 seconds.
Uh-oh. Nice.
Are Pizza Planet gonna be able to touch? Yeah, Heaven's gonna make it in time. It's actually dangerous for Sea11.
They have to. Ooh.
Nap time.
Oh no!
I watched that happen and I don't understand how Richard was considered off point.
I think maybe just high enough to not count. Just
Unlucky.
high and back far enough.
Cause he actually booped the hog.
Yeah, he. Oh, that's gotta hurt a lot because they were in position to retest.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
60 seconds.
I want to add that from both of the Roadhogs that have been played, between Ridge Hunt and I believe it was Reflex. Yeah, Reflex earlier. The hooks have been so accurate.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of work on hogs.
I've actually been more surprised that when hooks don't land this match. As I say that, Pog falls victim to the hook yet again. Another hook from Ridge Hunt on the Siren. High Noon. The sleep from Ruru will not save Ruru. Unlucky. Flash, but still rallying. The reflex used, it's only going to pick up Ana, and Ana's going to heal herself upon impact. The picks are starting to come through. Sea11's at double shield time, and that apparently is not what Pizza Planet is equipped to deal with. They have not been able to put a stop to this double shield whenever it gets pulled out.
Good hold. That was not looking good for them.
No. But it also, that's a really good push from Pizza Planet because it was looking really bad for them at the start.
It really was. They held. Hey, right at the end, they just pushed it the rest of the way.
Yeah.
So it was a really good retake.
They spent like 3.5 minutes being confined to their spawn, and then the last 30 seconds just rolling Sea11 through point A.
Try to get that momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
You're not scared, are you?
I hear Brigitte talking.
All hog, Widow Genji.
3,
On
Nice, nice. Let me see it.
attackers
got an
incoming.
Orisa and a
Stop the pain.
rat.
Bye,
Nice.
Jay. Richard's gonna boop them off. Oh, not quite actually. And misses the pile drive back on the high ground. That's like that's a D minus at best. The hook again, Rich Hunt. I actually fully expect to see a hook accuracy card from Rich Hunt at the end of this map.
Yeah, he's getting tired.
Sea11 pushed the cart quite far. One of the perks of making sure you play cart.
Yeah.
Reflex making sure we see him hook people too.
Good job. Away from Shard.
I was gonna say Heaven is out.
Right back on.
Yeah, it looks like Pizza Planet have decided to try and give Sea11 a taste of their own medicine. Richard has arrived though with a lot of his own.
A lot of damage.
Uh-oh. Man's really rolled into a damage boosting Valk. Well, Reflex padding that hook accuracy stat on the way out. I was trying to figure out what was going on with Xavier because I couldn't find him for a minute, but I noticed he went down to like 1/4 HP and was hacked. I guess Heaven ran into their spawn. Pog looking for the quick pick onto Heaven, finds it. Sea11 or unless somebody end of CC went off onto Rich Hunt, canceling the flux.
Yeah, it's a good push through.
As far as the ult situation goes for Pizza Planet, it's not good.
It's not incredibly good for either team right now.
But one ult is significantly better than no ults. Richard with the pin. Now, that's just gonna let Jay Shmoney go unnoticed with the blade. There it is.
Victory.
Sea11 take the series 4-0.
Play of the game.
Is this the last Dragon Blade? Yeah.
Yeah. Just looking at him.
Nice.
Most of it.
Play of the game? Play of the game is Genji staring aggressively. Also, no hook accuracy card, bad game. Game really went downhill after Jeff left.
Yeah. Every card should be an accuracy card.
I should get an accuracy card for 12% on McCree.
Yeah, makes sense. I want to play Airplane McCree.
Do it.
I'm gonna. Yeah, that game was... It definitely was interesting.
Looks like
The first map compared to the last map.
I actually agree 100% because this looked like it was going to be a really hard battle for Sea11 to win this series tonight. But after Hollywood B, it kind of just seemed like they found their groove and just kind of looked dominant for the rest of the series.
Yeah, we've definitely had moments from both teams where it looked like it could go either way. And both teams had really like massive plays per map. But just things happened and frame broke. A lot of Roadhog tonight. A lot of Roadhog. And you know what? It's pretty fun. I wouldn't want to play with that. No, no, no. I never, ever, ever want to see Roadhog in my game. Because, ouch. But it was fun to watch.
So we do have MVP nominations from Pizza Planet Deep Dish and Pog and Richard. As far as the MVP nominations go, I could get behind the Richard Tank MVP. I feel like there was a lot of versatility in the heroes he played tonight, and he made a really big impact on all of the heroes he did play. He was definitely a standout act on the Wrecking Ball. On the Hog and Ball comps.
I love the ball.
And the Orisa in the double shield was very clean. Very good resource rotations. Good supercharger decisions.
Yeah, Volskaya especially, just good touches. I think Reflex also did a really good job. He had that big brain Hollywood play, and he was just doing a good job when he was Hog on Gibraltar. I can't think of what the map's called. I'm looking right at it, but I definitely think he also did really well.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Reflex.
I think they both did well tonight.
Yeah. They both shine for really different reasons.
Yeah, there's definitely. I think Richard may be more team-based and Reflex more pop-off.
Yeah.
Sort of. Because, yeah, he had the really good picks and
And
all that.
I mean,
and Richard had good Yeah.
Outer Heaven 5 elimination or environmental elims on Ilios
Ilias.
Omega lol.
Yeah, no.
Ridge
Last
Hunt
reported bans.
easily like
Last
90%
map,
hook
just
accuracy on Gibraltar.
yeah, like those two did really well as well.
Pizza Planet definitely keeping their reputation for the best hog team around. Who
Yeah.
else you see actively enter 3 out of 4 maps in a series with a pre-built Roadhog team?
A lot of Roadhog tonight.
uh,
Yeah, I think all the Sea11 tanks did really good.
yeah.
We just had, you know, tank is kind of
I'm
hard.
personally
I can get behind.
behind
I can get
Richard.
behind Richard. Yeah. But yeah.
I do want to give
I'm
an honorable mention to Reflex at the very least, though. Is that okay?
yes, I agree.
DPS? Who you thinking?
That's a little hard because all the DPS did things. You know what I mean? I don't know how to. Let's see. I think Dylan did really good consistently throughout the night. Hog had some really good plays.
Yes.
Outer Heaven went on DPS, did good.
Jay Shmoney also had some massive plays from time to time.
Yes, and the Genji was fun as well.
Yeah.
I also think that forgive my brain, I head machine broke. I can't think of names.
Yeah, everybody likes to leave and make this really, really complicated on Stream Team for no reason. And then they like to get mad at us when we don't give MVPs to the right people. So, it is what it is, you know?
Thickmans, they played, oh lord, what's it called?
They are usually known for their Ashe and Tracer.
Yeah, I was thinking the Ashe and, Lord, Echo. That's it.
Yes.
But, please help me. I can't think. This migraine is getting to me, finally.
I do not, like, vividly remember a lot of the DPS plays too much, apart from a couple of big plays from Dylan throughout Gibraltar and Volskaya, and Jay Shmoney from Ilios and Gibraltar.
You can't forget Pog.
I can.
I mean, you could.
You'd be surprised what I can't forget, or what I can forget.
Yeah, You're no help at all. You're the DPS player here.
That I am a flex player. I am a tank player. What are you on
blah,
about?
blah, blah. Whatever.
Okay, you know what?
DPS is your second, okay? It's my third. I can't see.
You know what?
Head machine broke.
Jay Shmoney, that's your DPS MVP. There you go.
Why? Because he played Genji?
No, because he played Soldier.
Okay.
You have 5 seconds to propose a counter pick, or that's it. 1,
Dylan.
2. Then it's Dylan. Move on to support.
I do think Dylan did a good job tonight, though. Just
All right.
he was consistent and had good pop-offs, so. Okay. Now support,
Come on, you're the support player here.
Alright, I'm thinking, Siren. Just
Yeah.
consistent play all night. Really good. Some really good reses. We saw a little bit of Brig. I love seeing Brig.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think she did really well. There was that one, that one, alt on, Gibraltar. That might have, not helped much. Especially with 30 seconds left in the game.
MVP for throwing. Let's go!
Yeah. But I do that all the time.
Yeah?
So I can't, it happens. But yeah, I think Siren did really good.
Alright. So what I'm hearing is Richard, Dylan, Siren with HM to reflex.
Yeah.
Alright. Any objections from you, Maggie? At all?
Words, yes. No.
I'm
I need to go to
conflicted.
bed.
Okay.
I've had a migraine this whole time, and it's getting a lot worse.
Okay. Well, we'll wrap it up then. Thanks everybody for joining. Sea11 takes the series against Pizza Planet Deep Dish 4-0. I have been your caster, Gravity. Thank you, Maggie, for inviting me to come along.
Yeah, it was a really good game.
Have a good night, everybody.